Welcome back to the channel, folks. Day 2 of the FTMTA Show here in Punchestown. It's quiet here just at the minute, we're just in, so we're going to give a quick walk around of some of the stands, and whoever can't make it here, you'll see all what you want to see.
So we are just going to take a walk down then from the Valtra Stand. We will come back to this later. We're going to get Seth from Valtra to just run through what we have on display.
So Vent is on the same stand, shared this year. We have links engineering, weight blocks, stove loaders, all the accessories you want for your tractor. Then we have is Roush spreaders, the #1 spreader on the market. All Isobus weight cells, all available. They've on display is their basic spreader. It's an MDS 20.2 with grant applicable, so you can it's on weight cells. So if you just want a simple basic spreader with weight cells and it's grant applicable, this is the spreader for you. It comes with lights as well. So single hopper design with sieve. And the key feature to that spreader is if you're on hilly ground, etc., you have only one hopper to empty, and it will all go down and to the bottom and empty. These are your 2 screens applicable. So here's your controller, Roush controller. Now if you have an Isobus spreader, you don't need this, it just plugs straight into your tractor and it's partnered up with the Trimble guidance. But if you have built-in guidance in your tractor, it's all it can all work. So as you can see already, there's lots of machinery here and lots of tyre manufacturers as well. We have Ascenso tyres on the right, which is based in Cavan. They're tractor motor tyres. Our tractor motor in Cavan is the main importer for them. Tractor motors are also displaying their machinery, Cosmo spreaders, mulchers, sprayers, etc. Morning. Those things. So we've Coon on our left here, Cork Farm Machinery. And on our right here we have drills, more uni drills, well known. And on our left here, Agri-Gear, Cavan based company as well, well known. Tyres to suit everything you have, from a wheelbarrow right up to the biggest load and shovel telehandler available. They also make rims to suit you. So as you can see here, they have different colours rims, so adjustable rims, fixed rims. So if you have a rim damaged or rusted or gone too far, it's unrepairable, Agri will make a rim for you.
And they have different colours as well.
Yeah, you can get them in John Deere tractor, you can get yellow rims. If you've New Holland, you get white rims. Valtra black rims, etc.
And Agri-Gear had a big stand in the town as well this year. I think
Yeah.
they had one of Even Flow's tractors, didn't
They did.
they? Stand, yeah.
So Kelly's on our right with their full range of Dalblow horse equipment.
It's Johnson's.
Yeah, Johnson's on our left with their bale unwinders, bale grabs, shear grabs, etc.
They're the ones that we get the yellow shear grabs on.
No. Same name, but we get it off the manufacturer. And coming up on the right here we have Redrock and K2. All you know that Redrock purchased the K2 equipment this year, so they have a range of spreaders on display as well as the range of trailers, diet feeders, agitators, shear grabs, tankers, and as well as that they have James O'Quinn and Agquip. They also purchased Agquip, so they'll have a full range of pipe systems as well as partnered up with the trailing shoe and dribble valve in the back of their tanks. So you can buy a tank from Redrock, fully equipped with your dribble valve, trailing shoe to suit you, any size, any design you want. If you want to come outside or see through the door here, Redrock is the full display. Extended on out.
So we have our road sweeper then, the farm sweep. Do we have any of these in the yard at the moment? The farm
We do.
We did,
Yeah. Might run a special on them.
yeah. And we're selling the brushes for them
Yeah.
too. So we have the brushes in our store. That's the compact and push then. We were out during the summer with Stephen
Yeah.
Scott. He was then one day.
So that's the new compact and push. That's a 20-ton dump trailer beside, 22-ton, sorry. New half-pipe dump trailer.
This is my first time seeing a Redrock dump trailer. I used to look at it abroad.
Well, that's type anyway.
Yeah.
We used to have the older type, the half. Oh, the high tip at the rear, but that's the new design, half pipe, and two options. You can get Hardox plate or standard steel in it. But yeah, no, very nice trailer.
And that's our low loaders then that we have them in the yard, black and
Yeah.
red, isn't it?
Yeah, you wonder why Redrock designed these low loaders with a very short ramp. Pure and utter that you get a long body, but you get a very high clearance at the back here. Guys with standard low loaders complain that the low loaders are very low at the back, but that design of a low loader to have an extra long ramp with a short beaver, which gives you higher clearance at the rear to get in and out of the low the low gaps and low roads, etc.
And then this is tri-axle. Is ours at the yard?
No, we have tri-axle
or-
and we have tandem axles on order. And hydraulic brakes.
That's just the brushes there. We do have them in stock in the stores.
That's more of Kelly's equipment there. We have a Joskin aerator up there.
That's all that's here from Joskin then, is it?
Yeah. So, coming down here, full range of shear grabs. We have more 180s and we have 200 grabs coming back into stock. They'll be with us in about 4 weeks. And you have big shear grabs now. You don't see too many of them here in Ireland because you need an animal of a shovel to operate them. But big in America and out on the continent.
What's the plastic that's running, or the perspex that's running?
Safety.
On the front?
Don't cut your foot on them or little child, and they have protection here as well, so you run your hand you won't get cut. But as you can see here,
Do we have any of these ones here?
no, not the big ones, but they are designed for your telehandlers and loading shovels. This secondary wear here, it's more support. Your shear grabs always spread is a common problem, but with the way the Redrock's designed, it won't, and all these parts are replaceable. So
And we can get them in them big
Oh, yeah.
ones.
yeah, that's another 2.5 Redrock with Agquip's new trailing shoe, 9 metre. So we'll go into Hall B, will we?
So just drop in the comments below if you have been shown this year or any other year. Think of it. Your truck signs and
Mr. Moran, Damien.
your number plates there.
If you want your number plates or flowers for inside in the cab, he's the man for you.
Now we have our AGCO apprenticeship. Guys here to talk about we have how many AGCO apprentices? do
We have
have
3
now?
at the minute,
Three
but
at the minute,
every
yeah.
dealer has a few in Ireland. So it's run from Pallaskenry Agricultural College in Limerick.
Is it just Pallaskenry then? that's
Yeah,
doing it?
here in Ireland.
Your big X then. Stephen Scott has one of these, isn't he? So I nearly
He
got
does,
run over
yeah.
and started standing in the way.
Oh, that could be Stephen's new one, you wouldn't know. Huh? So a full range of farming has a lovely display of growing equipment, Amazon, Quickie.
They are big sprayers. I'm used to looking at the 600 litre ones.
Yeah. We have very reliable Cashel Bowsers, bale cutters here on the right hand side.
We have our overarm nail lifter then. We have the double one now, don't we, in the yard too?
Yeah, we have one.
Black.
And we have the double one. The double one's up there on the telehandler. You don't want to talk, John, do you?
Cube as well. A fuel cube as well. You don't have a fuel cube here, do you?
No, we don't have fuel cube.
You have them in 900 litre.
Yeah.
So that's a single skin Bowser on the left, and that one on the right is basically a 3-point linkage 1000 litre bundle Bowser. You can use it on the 3-point linkage or pallet fork. So fully equipped with your high-speed pump, filters, etc. So, the full range of Wiedemann telehandlers. What was the 5522? That's the new model there, 6025.
Okay, so then we have a 6027 then, is
Yeah,
that?
we have a bigger one, and we have two 5522s just after arriving into stock. So,
That's the hop track, is it?
yeah, that's the little one, yeah.
We didn't have one as small as that.
I haven't had one of them in a while.
Yeah, well,
Go Veal,
oh, go wheel, sorry.
I think. So, Trelleborg tyres, Slurry Cat, Gaverland equipment here on the left, tethers, mowers,
That's one of the bigger tethers then,
Yeah.
Bob, is it?
yeah.
Many
13.
rotors
No,
on
it's
Ten?
I know it covers 13 metres. That's all I know about it. It's all folded up. It's hard to know how many rotors is in it.
That's side mounted.
33, 32 mower conditioner. So that's the new 2300 plough.
4 furrow.
4 reversible with full set of skimmers and discs.
We have 4 furrow.
Yeah, it's ES
ED.
ploughs, but
ES.
that's it's a heavier Drury plough.
I actually didn't know they done spreaders.
Yeah, very good spreader too.
Did they do spreaders long? Or?
Oh yeah, Fairlands, that spreader's a long time.
GPS.
Yeah, GPS control as well.
Then we have our McConnell.
The McConnell hedge cutter, that's the 6572.
So what is that replacing then?
6570.
And it's telescope.
Yeah.
Part of the 72 series. Okay, so I would have said that was part of the 65 series. Is there a 65 series?
There was, so that's the 72 has replaced the 70. The 82 series has replaced the 75 series.
And then that's one of the bigger heads. Is that 1.5 metre?
No, that's 1.2. 1.2 metre. They didn't change the wording or the numbers only changed, and instead of a steel cover across the hood, it's plastic.
And then that's axle bracket machine.
No, that's 3-point
No,
linkage.
that's 3 point.
Yeah.
And then that's bigger crop sprayer for your bigger tillage.
Oh, that's big stuff. So. So there's the. For anyone who's only seen the outside of a bed, that's the inside of a bed.
We have all our blades available on our website.
Blades available. This in the, let's say, opposing terms, they have oval discs, etc., triangular discs, but Kverneland is always used around this, basically for objects, hitting objects, so there's no, it'll bounce off an object sooner than, how would I say, hit into it. Yeah. Yeah.
I actually walked past here yesterday. I didn't know that Celtic done the tree shear.
Yeah, Celtic does a range of stuff. We have only at the minute the bale chasers as well as the bale cutters, but there's a 10 pack, air and hydraulic brakes, 560 wheels.
And then what's that?
Good question.
Okay.
It's a bucket. Probably fill sand, etc. Shear grabs. They have the full range.
We don't have this type. We have the slicer, isn't it?
Yeah, we have the slicer, but Redrock we can fit. That's a net retainer there, so we can fit a net retainer onto a Redrock grab. So anyone looking to want a grant, we can put a net retainer on it.
Do you know what this is?
That's another bale, it's a shear.
That's our slicer, isn't it?
Yeah. Smith trailers.
I've actually seen lots of Smith's trailers around this area actually when we were on our way down.
Be very local. McCormick, Landini.
At the biggest stand, are we? That's at the FTMTA.
Well, sure, we haven't got around to the rest, but probably.
So far.
McHale, in fairness to them, showcase the full range of equipment when they come on display. So, to have the 6272 rake, your standard disc mower or 310, then you're over to your front mower and rear mower conditioners. And then to the left is your butterfly non-conditioner mowers. We have set of them in new ins as well. Well, we didn't see the range of tethers. There's a 6-rotor tether there in front of us. And we have the 10-rotor trail tether, which is a big machine.
The amount of space that this tether is taking up along this area.
It is. Hoop tine as well.
With the T10 1260.
Yeah, how are you? Not so bad.
Did they have this tether at the plough now?
They did, yeah. They had it at the plough. Cover a lot of ground very quick. Dermot wants to get his face into the video. So we have, everyone knows what a bale splitter is. Now, they often wonder why we don't put 4 tines into them. There's only ever been 3 tines, and that's due to when you shear the bale, you want one side to fall off. So on this, the left hand side will fall off, or the right hand side will stay on.
I actually argued with Jason that there was one missing the other day. I was like, why is that missing?
So we have our 3-point linkage straw blower and feed, and we have our trail C460.
We have C460 in our yard.
Yeah, we have 2 of them in stock, and we have a C430, so we have both options.
I've seen that in my video.
And then we have the orbital wrapper and the new F5 560, or in old terms the old the F5600. A few changes between the old and the new model, but the new class is a nice job, isn't it?
Yeah.
So you can get these balers now full Isobus compatible, 1000-speed box, selectable knives, cameras, pickup. So coming into new ins, F5 550s, we have some on order, 1000-speed cameras, pickup, and we have also 540.
So these 15 knives?
15 knives, but you can also get 23.
23. they selectable or not?
Yeah, selectable.
Select.
Yeah, 2 options.
And are we 560 wheels or 520? They're 520 wheels.
They're 520, 55, 22.5.
And your lights come in and out of it, no?
Oh, LED. And they're on rubber dampers here because they're usually the first to break.
We're all fighting over the shots this morning. Now our monitors.
So, these are the big monitors that's coming with all the fusions. Now, you can have split screens and all your functions, but as well as that, it's an easy bus plug. You can plug it straight into your tractor and the whole functions come. Yeah, and no, we're on Valtra. We're between Valtra and McHale.
Okay.
There are a few of them. So.
Sorry for the interruption there. Oh, there's
Man,
a customer there now.
Oh.
He's hiding from the camera.
He's looking at his new baler, maybe.
Help me, tell you.
That's your new one, Keith, is it? So we're here with Alison. She's going to give us a run through the product catalogue and what stuff she has outside. So take it away.
Yes. I'll bring you out to the cold. So as you can see, we have most of our products outside, gathering a nice wee layer of morning dew. So behind me I have a 5-foot shear grab, so perfect time for doing a wee bit of winter feeding. We've models in 4-foot, 5-foot and 6-foot with whatever brackets you need fitted on them. The silage trailer getting ready for next season. We have our yard scraper, so we have a galvanised flex swing model, so it can adjust from 6-foot to 8-foot working width. Then on the other side, you'll see we have our 2.8 out front yard scraper. So we offer 2 models for the front of telehandlers and loaders. So we have a 2.1 and a 2.8 with whatever brackets you need. Beside us, we have our MS1000, which is our largest muck spreader that we have in the range. So we do from our little 1 cubic yard mini muck, which mounts on 3-point linkage, and then a full range of 4 models trailed. And you'll also see we have our 5-foot tang grabs sitting there as well, fitted with Euro brackets. Again, the tang grabs are available in 4-foot, 5-foot and 6-foot working width. And yeah, that's our outside product range.
No, we have a few of them muck spreaders in stock from, I think we might have a 7 cube and a 10 cube up. As well as that, the old reliable yard scrapers. We have the big blues, which everyone is used to.
Yeah.
Then we have the version of that isn't adjustable, it's just your standard galvanised. It's a big blue galvanised, in other words, but they're in stock. And we have a few of them front loader ones in stock as well, for numerous brackets on them as well. But whatever we don't have in stock is available very quick.
Yeah, we have it sitting ready to go.
If you want something that we don't have, we'll get it for you. But
So just moving on from Fleming then.
Alan Douglas Machinery in Kildare on the right, but behind us there with their Zucon equipment. They're also class dealers and Schaefer equipment, high spec as well. Grass Technologies tanks, and as well as that, they have a range of zero grazers inside. As you can see, through just what we've shown, Ireland's a little small country on the outskirts of Europe, but it's probably one of the best in the world for manufacturing of agricultural equipment and exporting it all over the world, because some of the biggest names in the world is here in Punchestown today. And if you want a machine and you want to buy it, it's here. You should be coming.
Like Morgan was saying, like when he's looking through YouTube and he's seeing videos from Italy and France and all the Irish brands, like we're proud, you know, of our small little country.
They on our right hand side, that's Prodig, another Irish manufacturer, bucket shear grabs.
I'll just show you the size of this grab. I'm just going to, or this bucket. How many of me could you fit in here? That bucket is huge. What kind of lads will be using that bucket now?
Big fellas. So it's a high tip bucket, that's what it is. So how would I say?
There's a collector as well, isn't it?
Yeah.
Put a collector on it.
But it's for a guy that basically, here's a good example. If you zoom in there, for a guy with a loading shovel like that, you have your bracket, but it'll actually push up with a hydraulic ram and give you an extra tip. That's why it's called a high tip. But no, that's a big.
I don't think I've ever seen a bucket that big. You know, as much as I walk around the yard in the new inns, when you come to a show like this, you just can't believe the amount of machines that you've never seen before.
So we have Pro Wagon.
Is this more the farmhand, I suppose? This more the
yeah,
farmhand
this is farmhand equipment.
So that's
Heron
Heron
as well.
yeah.
Another Irish manufacturer.
The Heron dump trailers would be fairly popular, wouldn't they? I just see them on the road.
Be well known.
Now, Hall A we're heading for. It's just Brooders, tractors.
There's Damien Moore and doing his usual.
Oh, check at him there.
Damien, smile. But Damien has all the ties you want, and stickers, and what else? Number plates. He does a lot of everything, and he visits all the shows. And
we met him at the Ploughing this year, didn't we?
Yeah.
We sat beside him most evenings for the dinner, I think.
We did.
He had a big crew with him.
So this is probably the smallest tent out of the whole lot.
I see Chagas down at the end there.
Yeah, Chagas there.
So anyone inquiring for any of the courses, anyone looking about college maybe next year, we're all there to discuss your options.
Merlo, Nokian Tyres, John Deere.
Nokian, I think I've heard of Nokian.
They're a Scandinavian tyre.
Okay.
They'll be made up with in the neck of the woods Valtra's made.
And there's Cramp then.
Yeah, Jennifer and Cramp will be well known in the parts industry.
Especially in our stores as well, and we get a lot of stuff from Jenfit and Cramp. So what's this, a Schaefer loader then? It's very similar to the Wiedemann loader, or is it a bigger scale loader?
They'd have they're German machine. They're running in line with the Wiedemann. They'd have probably they'd be bigger into the larger pivot steers than bigger pivot steers than the Wiedemann. But they wouldn't have a smaller machine as the 4512 or the 5522.
So then that All-Strong then, is that like a one-pass machine, cedar, harrow?
It does a little bit of everything.
It looks like there's a roller as well in the middle of that. Like
it pulls the dead grass, spikes the ground, sows the seed. The Deutz tractors.
Grassman. We actually I seen Donkey here yesterday, but I just didn't get chatting to him.
That's a new friend job, isn't it?
It's a great job. Anyone looking to pick up Grassman stuff, be here tomorrow anyway. More muck spreaders.
Bunning.
And that's a muck spreader as well, only that there's a door on it, is it?
Yeah, pretty much. There's some material that needs a door to be spread. So, what would you call it? Rear canopy.
Okay. It's Egmont Agri.
Yeah.
There's a nice Jeep. I'd like that Jeep now, Irwin.
Jason's getting us a few.
Yeah. 68,000 plus the VAT. It's your Kramer loaders.
High spec equipment.
We have a few, I think, second-hand high-spec feeders and second-hand high-spec tanks in the yard, do we? Yeah.
Every place you look here, you look one way and look the other way. There's an Irish manufacturer, supplier or something.
Okay, I didn't know they'd done dump trailers.
Yeah, and that's a unique dump trailer. It actually pushes, so it doesn't tip.
What do you mean pushes now? Explain that a little bit more.
So basically the front of it pushes out. Well, how are you? So it doesn't tip. Unique.
Okay. starting to get busy here now. Just starting to get busy.
It is. So we have full range of boat equipment as well. Some of the lads from Cavan is here.
Adam was here yesterday. Cavan.
Darren is here today, and Gavin's here tomorrow.
Oh, they do a little small dumper as well then. What is that, a 1 ton machine, is it?
Yeah, 1 ton.
We have that in the Slane track. We have a 1 ton dumper as well. Hello.
Richard, how are things?
Woodfords. Back
So
to
your
the
fence
exit
came
again.
from?
Yeah, my gates.
Yeah.
Yeah. Can I go out this way or?
Well,
Yeah. Just, this is obviously an extension then of the high spec stand. Oh, this is like a silage compactor then too, is it?
yeah, high spec version.
It's a tri-axle.
It is. Steer axle, big one.
And then
No steer.
the K2, is it a tri-axle, the one
Yes,
that we have
K2
in
you
the
can get in any size either. So,
Okay.
as you can see, boat and mini diggers, Slane track equipment as well. We have Lemken, we have John Deere, self-propelled there, John Deere sprayer. There's a digger out the back. It's how would you pronounce that?
Lugong.
Lugong. We'll go with that.
Correct us if we're wrong in the comments, please.
So,
Yeah, lots of machines down there.
but, yeah.
And I think there's a harvester down there too, isn't
Yeah.
it? John Deere harvester.
This is probably into the fixed pavilion here at Punchestown. It's full of kind of little, what would you call them?
Smaller enterprises?
Yeah. The Farmer's Journal. Lemken is inside here too. The Farmer's Monthly Herd Watch. Power washer equipment. Insurance companies, bank companies, finance companies.
I see Katie Shanahan over there. We'll have to go and say hello later. I'll be fangirling here now.
CFO Moto.
It's actually quite busy in here, isn't it, in this one?
It is, yeah. Well, this is where they'd be coming in first of all, so you'd be coming in from the top
you
and
come
working
in from the
around.
top.
So, really, our tent is the last tent that people will get to.
Okay.
We'll SIP, Tanko, Alliance Tires, which is Kevin Burke. Kevin Burke also makes rims for you as well, any size, any colour, anything you want. So
You went down to visit their factory, didn't you? Was it this time last year you went down?
yeah.
Whereabouts are they based?
So they really do what Agri here does beside us. They do for the west of Ireland.
So it's just about 4 o'clock here now on the second day of the FTMTA show, so there is lots of lads just checking out the cabs, the different series tractors. So you have your Q, your T, your N, and your T215. Lots still happening. And just to mention also that we have a good few of our sales lads down here. We have Bernard, Darren, Jason, James. We're also doing a bit of a competition. Free prize draw. Want to enter it? It's a 70th anniversary Valtra box. And we gave away probably 3 of them already. opportunity for anyone thinking about buying a Valtra, just to get a look in and see the differences between the series. Sorry. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pass you over to Seth from Valtra. He's an area manager for Ireland and the UK, and he'll just tell you a bit more about each of the tractors that we have down here.
Hello, my name's Seth Bradford. I'm the sales support manager for the Valtra brand, covering the UK and Ireland. And we're here today at the FTMTA Show here at the Punchestown Racecourse to show you some of our latest product offering, right from the G series all the way through to the Q series and a rather special T series here, a forestry tractor. So this one's actually a 235 active, but it's fully forestry guarded with our Skyview cab and some extra lights as well on the top. So I'll give you a bit of a walk around the show stand and show you what we've got here to offer. So here on the stand at the FTMTA Show, we have the G135 Versu model here. So the G series, we have the G105, 115, 125, and the largest model being this 135 here. This being the Versu model, we have the Smart Touch armrest in it. So we have electric rear valves, electric front valves. So if you have a front loader like this, here you're able to switch between the two with your quick coupler all through the armrest. Moving on to our N series. So this model here, we have the M175 active. So air suspended front axle. We can have either air or mechanical cab suspension. Again, loader ready. If we go up into the cab here, we've got the premium interior in this one. We've got the active armrest. So we've got our gear lever here. So in the upright position, go through the gears, faster, slower, and then if we push it to the right hand side, it's in auto mode. Electric valves here to the front, so we can change over between our linkage and our front loader. Our A-pillar display up here. We have a display up here, so this tractor here, although it's an active spec, we have full guidance if we need it. Also, we can use this screen as our Isobus terminal as well. So with the premium interior, you get the leather steering wheel, the chrome accents on the panelling here, the pedals, on all of the air vents as well. Also all of the dark headlining. We also have the nice Evo seat in this model with the heated and cooled and the sliding headrest, a fridge, a removable torch, and of course all the space behind the seat itself, so we can turn the seat 180 degrees. So this being an active model, we have our split hydraulics and transmission oil. So we have a sight glass on the rear for our transmission oil, and the hydraulics, as you just saw, is on the left near the steps. So this is an M175, so 170 horsepower and boost to 200 horsepower as and when we need it. Then we have our T215 Versu, in this nice burnt orange colour. So this is an unlimited colour. So with all Valtra tractors, we have the standard red, which is similar to this red over here on this sign. But then for a small fee extra, we can have metallic paint options. And then you can also have unlimited options. So if you come to us with a RAL code, we can also paint it whatever colour or wrap it whatever colour you want. This is quite a popular colour choice, being the burnt orange. So the T215 Versu here, again a Smart Touch model. Coming up into the cab. So again a premium interior cab, but we have the nice burnt orange detail here on the armrest and also on the locker box here. Moving on to our Q series here. So we have a Q265 in the metallic blue. So the Q series was the last model to come out. So it goes from a 225 all the way up to a 305. We have 200 litre a minute pump as standard. We can spec it up to 300 litres a minute if we need it. We've got a 10 tonne rear linkage, 7.4 litre AgriPower engine. with the ML260 Vario transmission as well. Again, air suspension on the front axle with the option of air on the cab or mechanical as standard. Then we have nice Valtra options such as the right hand wiper on the side here, also the 270-degree front wiper. Again, with the Q series we have a couple of options. So we've got the flange rear axle here. We can have a bar axle if we want to adjust the track width. On the back of the tractor we have our couplers here, so pressure release on the valve. So if I want to take these valves out here, I simply pull on the lever to pop the top one, push it away to pop the bottom one. Same for putting these hydraulic hoses in. 75 litres of exportable oil as well from a Q series, so if you have an implement that requires a lot of oil flow, or exportable oil should I say, like a large dump trailer, that's not a problem. Coming up into the cab, simply drop this. We have the leather and Alcantara Evo seat in this one. So with the Smart Touch armrest, we can simply, if I rest my hand on here, so the Smart Touch armrest, use the weight of your hand to go faster, slower, cruise control to the right, cancel cruise to the left. When we are engaged in the cruise control, we can then use this thumb scroller to adjust the speed on the fly. M1, M2 and M3, these are all sequence buttons, so we can either put a single function or a multiple sequence onto them. So for example, if I wanted to click M1, I could engage on my guidance line, so my AB way line, and then I can have M2, so if I was ploughing for example, I click it once, plough lifts up, click it again, plough turns over, click it again, plough drops in the ground. So I can drive the tractor effectively off all on one button or simply on these two buttons, and then I've got my cruise control ready to go whenever. So I can either drive it on the foot pedal like this, or I can push to go faster. It doesn't matter, you don't have to press a button to get it to do either of those things, you can just simply take control. All of our buttons here have a sort of a braille effect here, so the ones we use more often are actually raised, the ones we use less often are dipped. We have an on-off valve here, so for our hydraulic push-out hitch on the rear, to operate that we just simply push the plus and the minus to boom in and out, and obviously we've got our linkage lift and lower on there as well as having it on here with a stop, and we've also got a float. If I push that in, there's a little detent to float. On the column itself here we have our shuttle obviously, which came on the 5th generation, so we can flick that into forwards and reverse and it always returns to center. The benefit of that is we can use this shuttle here, so if I want to go forwards on here, for the first time if I'm stationary I simply click it over and shove it, and now we're going forwards, and then I can use the shuttle to go into reverse and then go back into forwards on here if I want to. So you can chop and change between the two on the fly, it doesn't matter. So a simple pedal just to bring the column down like that. Again, our A-pillar display that we saw in the active tractor over there. So a nice shallow staircase coming out of the cab. All aluminium steps as well now. And then the other T-series we have here at the show is a T235 Active. So this is our forestry spec tractor. So everything you see here on the tractor is available from factory through the Unlimited Studio. So now 40% of all of our tractors have some form of unlimited option on them. So you see this guarding here, this is all provided and fitted at the factory. This is Jake frame guarding. So if you're taking this tractor into a forestry application, you haven't got to worry about any branches or anything, or any damage caused to the diesel tank or anything underneath. So you have a nice amount of skid plate underneath there, so lots and lots of protection. And obviously with all of our tractors as well, you have a lot of ground clearance between the hitch and obviously the ground you're travelling over. With this tractor as well, we have the twin track option, so you have the reverse drive steering wheel there, so when we turn the seat 180 degrees, we can simply move that track over and drive the tractor in reverse up to 25 kilometers an hour. We also have the Skyview cabin, so you see there, this cabin is designed primarily around using the tractor in reverse. So when we turn the seat around, we have a full sunroof at the back there, so if we're using this in a crane scenario or simply wherever we need to see above us, hedge cutting, whatever it might be, we have great visibility. We also have then the accessory bar all the way around the top, so we can add extra lighting. So the 235 Active will give us 230 horsepower, but we'll get up to 250 as and when we need it at the PTO or in transport. We also have front PTO on this model with the 2 services to the front. You see the extra guarding here going around the twin airbags on the front axle, and further guarding down the side here. So this model is actually 57k, so although it's an active transmission, we can have 57k air suspension and all the other options that we'd have on a normal ag spec tractor. So we've demounted the air tank here to allow for this guarding to be fitted, and even in here we have the simple door into our normal toolbox. So as you can see, incredibly well engineered and high quality. And then when you look on the roof, we also have a curved work light bar and a flashing bar on the top as well. We have the extra work lights on this model, and we also have the electric, heated and telescopic wing mirrors.
So that is it. That is a wrap for the FTMTA show. Back in the yard again, normality resumes. I had a good 2 days down there, so the rest of the team are just gone down there today. So there's still lots of time to get yourselves to Punchestown for the last day of the show. Very, very good show. I have to say that was my first time there, so it was great to see the setup that they had. It's all under a roof. There is a couple of bits outside, but the weather is good. It's very mild, so yeah, very successful couple of days. And yeah, so if you got this far, thank you very much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed, and we'll be back next week with normal programming. We're back to Tractor Tuesday. I think we have a JCB TM320 that we got in. We're probably going to go through that and a few other bits, so we'll see you next week. And if you haven't already, don't forget to like and subscribe, and we'll see you all soon.